One day, man, I pray for us all to be able to find our peace. And I know so many that are looking and searching and don't even know where to start, man. And I'm just blessed. I'm blessed to have the ability to even see, to have foresight, to be a leader in this world by my actions, by my presence, by my aura. And it's something that I used to stray away from as a kid growing up. And now it has become one of my strongest attributes, and I've had to allow myself to really accept that and be understanding of it and embrace it and stand with my head held high type. And so once again, going through a tough phase in my life, and at 34 years old, I see so many young men, I see so many men, I see so many opportunities for us to come together, and maybe not even come together so much, but to feed off. So first, let me say that for any man that finds this video, for any man that I've watched that video and been motivated by, for any man that has come forth and presented whatever opportunity for other gentlemen, for other men, for other young men, for other boys that are coming, I wish us nothing but growth and strength, because this life will either teach you or you'll succumb to it. And I pray that we all find this journey. I pray that we all find this journey a opportunity for us to be the best version that we can be, and even better than we foresaw it within our own vision. I can honestly say that there isn't too many men that I looked up to growing up, but whenever I find myself being a fandom or a stardom, or really like looking up to an individual, whether it was my cousins or Kobe's a big one, right? Kendrick, Pac, DMX was I was a huge DMX fan. Um, it was just so many individuals that when I really think about it and I look at it, like I was always I was always rooted in their passion, the passion of the game, the passion of the music, the passion of life, the passion of what they believed in. They talked with so much energy behind it, and that shit really fueled me, bro. I remember when I first like really got into working out for real. When I first made my like major step from like maybe I was probably like 170. I probably stayed like 170, 175. That's where I was really at. And I started watching these videos, like motivational videos. Started finding them on YouTube for real. Like just trying to really like understand what this working out thing is, eating right, what I should eat, protein shakes, vitamins, supplements, like that whole fucking shit. And as I was doing that, I stumbled upon CT Fletcher, bro, and some of his like earlier videos, and even some of the hits that were happening right then and there, like Dana Lynn Bailey, fucking Mike Rashid, fucking all them niggas, bro. When I feel like he was at the root of his shit, I was falling in love with the videos, bro. Like I was like the passion that he was showing behind the people that he was training. Like that shit was talking to my soul, the depth of my soul, and I I've learned to just embrace that part of me. I've learned that my passion is my biggest strength in what I do and who I am and why I won't do certain things and why I cut certain things off or why I fuck with some certain people and why I don't fuck with some. And like each time that I get into these points in my life where it's like I really am coming to a not just a checkpoint, but really coming to a point where I gotta make a decision to go left or right and really own it. I have to go back to my values. And I would say to any person that's watching this video, if you feel like you're at a point where it's a fork in the road, stay grounded, bro. Truly find your space. Truly find your North Star, as I like to say. And go with it, bro. Yeah, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck either way. It's gonna suck either way, to be honest with you. And I really look at certain things nowadays. Like I look at my stepdad. I look at my uncle who was married to my aunt. So my mom's sister who was married to this man. Let me say it that way. It makes more sense. And I look at these situations and I look at these men and two very different men, very different. But I see in ways I've lost respect for them, and I see in ways that I can say I have respect for them, and it's based on their choices, right? But as much as I hate to admit it, like I can't say that like I can't respect them as men because this shit's hard for real. Like no choice is ever gonna be the right choice, no matter how you slice it. And yeah, I guess for me, when I look at certain situations, I can honestly say like, nah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't make that choice. That's a bad look for me. But in that man's shoes, in that man's space, based on his experience, who am I to say that wasn't the best thing in his life? Maybe it was. But what I will say for all of us is that this is a journey. And what I've learned now, more than anything, is to embrace the journey and really fall in love with this shit, even when it fucking sucks. Even when I'm inside yelling and screaming and upset and volatile, feeling destructive, whatever. Like I have to root myself in knowing who I am as a person and knowing the goals and knowing why I'm even upset for real. I have to center myself in the fact that the path that I've chosen based on my build, my path has been predetermined to a certain degree. To a certain degree. So if person to my left over here sees a young lady and he thinks she fine and he thinks that, he wanna holler at her, he probably gonna holler at her. And the person to my right thinks the same thing, she fine, blah blah blah. He probably won't holler at her because he probably thinks she out his league. Blah 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 blah. I sit somewhere in the middle where it's like, yeah, she's attractive. She's an attractive young lady. And I don't know her personality for real. I don't know who she is for real. And that's not even a priority on my list. So like yeah, she looks good, but I mean, meaning I may not acknowledge. I'm damn sure not gonna approach because I'm on this path to be something better, man. And I truly do pray that my wife, wherever she may be, I have that because I do honestly believe that when you find a partner that really a wife, I don't even want to say partner no more. I'll get to that another day. But when you find a wife for real, I feel as though that mesh, that connection, that embracement, that you can't buy that. You can't fake it. And some of us are blessed to have it, and some of us will never experience it. And that's his life. But if I'm blessed enough to ever experience that and have that in the truest form, I pray that it's forever lasting and that whatever battles or outcomes we experience, we go through it together, we learn from it, we're understanding of each other, we're loving, because we're gonna make mistakes, we're gonna hurt each other. That's a part of the process. But it's in learning that none of this shit is meant to really attack for real. It's traumas, it's past, it's histories, it's learning, it's bumping your head against the wall. It's learning that I probably can't hit 4 or 5 off flat. Probably got to work my way up, and it's really just learning self, man. Learn yourself, learn what you want, become that, think that, embrace that, and yeah, when those thoughts come of past hurt or past trauma, or when you feel yourself going left mentally, when your body's going right, refocus, stop, breathe, find some motivation. I know motivation is kind of like a shower. Like once you step out of it, I live in Houston, and born and raised, so we've always been taught, we've always experienced. You didn't even get taught it, you learned it just by experiencing it in real life, real time. You can take a shower, get out of it, and still feel sticky and feel like you never even hopped in the shower to begin with. Still feel dirty. And honestly, that's how sometimes motivation is. Yeah, you can hear something, but even if you put it in action, sometimes you still feel like a fraud. Sometimes you feel like it's still not, it ain't really hit you yet. But when they tell you, or when you hear people say, and I'll say it here again, just to add on to the idea, because I believe in it as well. When they say do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again, and then it becomes a game, it's true, bro. Like, you'll never see, sometimes you'll never see the end, or you'll never see the light in the tunnel at the end of it, bro. But you just gotta trust that when you step in it, there's another side to it, bro. Honestly, I used to tell myself like the small shit, like it'd be a knot that I was fucking trying to untie, right? Because it got tangled up on some shit. And I would say, even to this day, like if it became a knot, then I can untie this bitch, and like that would be my motivation or my mentality about getting this shit untangled. Because it's like it got tangled somehow, like somehow there was one end, there's another end. It can get untangled, bro. There's got to be a way, and that's just be my way of attack mode. Like, and that's his life right now. Like, I have my goal, I have the things I'm working on, and I'm just in attack mode. Like, to be quite clear, shit is real shitty right now. But it don't matter, bro. It don't matter for real. It don't matter for real. Like, I have so much talent, and I have so much to offer this world that I would feel so, I wouldn't be able to rest at night knowing that I haven't given this world all I have to offer. And yeah, some of my relationships suck with people that I care for deeply. And that sucks. But that's not the end of the story, and that's not the whole story. So in my efforts, I am trying to display my art to this world, display my talents to the world, display my work ethic in this world, because those are the things that I strive on and that I really love. You know what I mean? Keep striving, bro. Find your North Star. Keep fucking going. Keep striving. Keep going again and again and again, even when you don't see the fucking end. Keep going. This shit gonna get right, bro. It's either left or right. Keep fucking going.